Welcome back to Manderscheid Media. We have some new inventory at Riv's Classic Car Toy Box here, 837B 50th Street East here in Saskatoon. And it's like deja vu for me here today. I seen this car about 10 years ago, and they were just finishing, the owners previous to Rick getting this car were just finishing it, and I got to tinker on it and do a couple things and such before they were getting ready for the Dragons Car Show. Fast forward 10 years, Dragons Car Show, this car's back there, and you can't mistake this for nothing else. It's a 1970 Plymouth Satellite with its own kind of feel. It's a custom color. It's got an air grabber hood, which isn't available on a Satellite. So it's a really, really neat, slick, more modern, customized Satellite. So yeah, I'm excited to go through it. I kind of peeked at it before we started filming, but it's exactly as I remember it. So 70 Satellite, got the Go-Wing spoiler, the 70 pedestal mount spoiler, air grabber. So this car, we're going to crack the hood here right away. I don't remember what the original engine is, but under the hood is a 383 automatic. It has a race shifter, Mr. Gasket, or B&M quick shift in there. So yeah, so it's a custom color, custom wheels, beautiful, beautiful looking car. The gray, as sometimes gray is maybe not flattering on a car, this is a whole different thing. And it's been, whomever painted it back when they restored it did a phenomenal job. This paint looks like it's new, but I know it was painted at least 10 years ago. So 383 headers. It does have aftermarket air grabber setup, so it's a fiberglass base, which again means nothing in the scheme of things. This thing is beautiful. MSD ignition. It's got the classic wrinkle finish Mopar Performance valve covers that I know I had a set on lots of things back in the day. It's actually got a Hydro Boost set up for the brakes. Again, it's aftermarket, so it don't matter. 3-speed wipers because of the air grabber. You have to go to that. It's got the shut off for the racing aspect of it. Obviously, the air grabber set up here with the hood. So, Roadrunner horn. So, I would say it's a Satellite to look like a Roadrunner, but it's just awesome. It's so clean. No stripes, no nothing. Fender tag says, yeah, what I figured. So, it was a 318 3-speed, which, like I said, it doesn't matter. This thing is done. It's laser straight. We'll get some shots down the body. It is just gorgeous. So, 70 seats, Roadrunner, with white piping. I think the interior panels are, with the white piping as well. So they match that, which again, I think looks phenomenal. It has the sweep gauge, which is unique, not to a Roadrunner though, but it's unique to a Satellite with the chrome top steering wheel, which again, I think goes so good with the gray color. It's just slick. The paint looks like it's wet. It really looks that good. It really looks that good. So yeah, Rick just got this in here not that long ago, and there's many tanks of fuel of memory to go yet in this car. It's like it was 10 years ago, like I said. So when we seen it again this year, and then I was talking to Rick, he said, "Oh, I got another car," and he said it was the Satellite from the Dragons. I'm like, it's just wicked that 10 years later, this car comes back into light. I haven't seen it since. I seen it at the Dragons, like I said, 10 years ago. Went to car shows, Mopar meets and all that stuff, and never seen it again. So done very well. Like I said, for 10 years, it shows 2,163 miles, and I'm assuming they started at 0 when they restored it from the beginning, so that makes sense. They added the signal lights. So on this car, 1970 only, I know this was in some of the other videos, but if you haven't watched the other ones, I'll speak to it now. In 1970 only, the signal lights were not fender mounted anything. They're in the hood. So this car was optioned with the signal lights in the hood. So the call out, so this is again a Roadrunner hood, not a Satellite hood. But the call out here, 383, that's the engine. These are your signal lights here. And you obviously have signal lights in the dash assembly. But so if you had a 446 pack, it had the 440, and if you had a Hemi, it showed Hemi in here. But 1970 only. 1970, talking Plymouth, Dodge, Chevy, Ford. I think you can pick them all. 1970 was a very pinnacle year for the muscle car craze because if you thought it up, it pretty much happened. Like the designers back in the day. This hood is by far my favorite. 7071 air grabbers with a trap door that opens, the switches inside. That's my number one option next to the 426 Hemi. So even for comparison, because we have the two beside each other, Dodge Charger 68, 69, and 70 could be optioned with signal lights in the hood. And that's what this one has. This is a 68, and it has the lights in the hood. It's got that option. So if you have nothing going on and you want to see some classic iron, come on down to Riv's Classic Car Toy Box, 837B, Saskatoon. And yeah, come see Rick and Yvonne, hang out for a bit, and just take a gander at what's all in here. And there's inventory changing from time to time, which again keeps the movement of inventory. But this is just, you're surrounded by just coolness. So like, subscribe, comment, tell all your friends. If you want to see something specific, please get back at us, and again, we'll be happy to help you out. So have a great day. Bye for now.